Greenland is one of the most extreme and fascinating places on the planet, located between the North Atlantic Ocean and the Arctic. This immense island is known for its frozen landscapes, its intense climate, and a way of life that pushes human limits. At first glance, it may seem like a hostile territory, but Greenland is home to resilient communities, breathtaking natural beauty, and a culture shaped by ice and silence. More than 80% of its territory is covered by a gigantic ice sheet, one of the largest freshwater reserves in the world. This immense white mantle directly influences the region's climate. Winters are long and extremely harsh, with temperatures that easily reach -30 degrees Celsius. In some areas, the cold is even more intense, turning simple tasks into a daily challenge. During winter, darkness dominates much of the island. In several regions, the sun does not appear for weeks or even months, a phenomenon known as the polar night. This absence of light affects not only the climate, but also people's emotional well-being, requiring adaptation, a well-structured routine, and a strong sense of community. Summer, although short, brings a striking contrast. Temperatures rise slightly, staying close to zero, and in some areas the sun remains visible for 24 hours a day. This is the period of the midnight sun, when constant light transforms the landscape and allows nature to reappear among the ice. Greenland's villages are small and isolated. There are no roads connecting most towns, and transportation is usually done by boat, helicopter, or airplane. Each community functions almost independently, where cooperation among residents is essential for survival. The colorful houses stand out against the white landscape. Besides bringing life to the scenery, the colors help identify buildings during snowstorms and periods of low visibility. Most of the population lives in coastal areas, where fishing is the main economic activity and source of food. Traditional hunting is still part of daily life, especially among the Inuit, the indigenous people of the region. Fish, seals, and other marine animals make up the local diet, adapted to the extreme environmental conditions. Living in Greenland is not easy. The cost of living is high, as many products need to be imported. Fresh food is expensive and not always available. The harsh climate makes transportation difficult and can isolate entire communities for days or weeks during snowstorms. Isolation is one of the most striking characteristics of life there. Some villages have only a few dozen inhabitants. The silence is deep, broken only by the wind, the movement of ice, or the distant sound of the sea. On clear nights, a natural spectacle lights up the darkness, the northern lights. Colorful lights dance across the sky in shades of green and purple, creating an almost surreal scene. For those who live there, it is part of everyday life. For visitors, it is an unforgettable experience. The giant glaciers and fjords are other defining features of the landscape. Enormous icebergs break away from the ice and slowly float through the sea, forming breathtaking yet fragile scenes. Greenland also faces the effects of climate change. The accelerated melting of the ice affects the environment and the way of life of local communities, requiring constant adaptation. Even in the face of so many challenges, the Greenlandic people show strength and resilience. The culture values respect for nature, community life, and the ability to face adversity. Traditions, stories, and songs keep alive the identity of a people who have learned to survive in the ice. Living in Greenland means living with extremes of cold, isolation, and silence, but also of beauty, unity, and human resilience. It is a place that shows how far human beings can go to live in harmony with one of the most challenging environments on Earth. If you enjoyed the video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss new content. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.